I am glad to welcome everyone to the YouTube channel, Astrology of Love. Here we will analyze all aspects of astrology related to building relationships with yourself and partners. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and like it. And if someone has a desire to support the channel, a link to Boosty Analog Patreon in the description of the video. There you can also order the most detailed horoscope for you or for your loved one. That's it. We're getting started. Enjoy watching. The Sun in Cancer. Your center is located in the emotional sphere in life. You feel more than you think. Accordingly, to achieve inner harmony, you need to learn emotional flexibility. Your mood is like the ocean with its ebbs and flows, and if you learn to take it for granted, it will be easier for you to navigate the turbulent emotional waters of your nature. When your emotional background is in your comfort zone, you share love and warmth, and it becomes easier for people around you to reveal their feelings. What matters most to you is your personal life and what feeds it emotionally within your personal boundaries. You are a very bright and expressive person. You feel good when you feel needed, and in a relationship of reciprocity, you are willing to generously share the care and love inherent in your fragile center. You are very sensitive emotionally, and it is easy for people in your inner circle to influence you. The same can be said about the environment. You should choose not only who to live with, but also where to live. The foundations of your life are home, family, friends, food, and money. All that, security elements for you, your borders. You are ready to selflessly protect all those whom you have decided to let into your inner circle and whom you can trust first of all. This is the family. You are sentimental and nostalgic. You cherish memories, and sharing them with your friends is one of your favorite activities outside of the home. In the business sphere, you still show a deep emotional attachment to everything that is close to you. You may not be able to. You match the traditional representative of this sign with a bunch of children living behind a white palisade. But the imprint of your personality lies on both your home and personal life. And this is one of your most powerful resources, typical behavior and relationship needs in the Zodiac plan. Cancers have such a mission to teach others to feel, to show them that it's safe. But first you will have to learn it yourself. Learn the art of accepting your emotional states. Don't suppress them or resist them. The secret to success in dealing with Cancer is caring. It is important for representatives of this sign to feel that the partner genuinely needs them and appreciates them. The need for care can develop better qualities in them, but if over-explained, it can also lead to addiction. By choosing a partner, you are loyal and ready to protect the relationship, personal life, home, and family. These are the three pillars of relationships in which you are comfortable not just to exist, but to show your best qualities. You prefer to avoid confrontations, especially direct ones. You're talented. You can maneuver and step back without compromising your reputation. The most paradoxical part of a relationship for you is how you show your emotional sensitivity. In hypersensitive states, you become moody and rigid and can even push away those you want to bring closer. Let the soft side of your nature show up more. That's what they love most about you. Remove the protective barriers and give yourself up to the free flow of emotional experiences with other people. This is where you will find the love you are looking for. Weak points. Your astrological sign has some of the physical characteristics of crabs. Beneath the hard shell is a fragile, vulnerable entity. Most of your friends think you're a nice and caring person, and you're really capable of being one, but you can get really hot-tempered at times. Learning to accept your emotional cycles is your panacea. Do not turn away from your emotions. Treat them with respect. When there is a desire to express yourself in the outside world, boldly set foot on this earth. Do not restrain yourself in anything. But if the next emotional cycle encourages you to take shelter under your shell, do not resist it. Take a step back, define your boundaries, engage in healthy introspection. You are not inclined to risk security and are able to fervently defend your borders, resisting change and even development, both your own and other people's. Caring against the background of opposition to development can be perceived as very suffocating, burdensome, Consider the paradox that you face throughout your life. Your ego and powerful spiritual aspiration are fighting in you. On the one hand, the ego demands definition and support and denies change. On the other hand, the soul is eager for a new experience, while you are. Do not resolve this contradiction. Life will periodically shake you. Resistance creates increasing pressure. You need to expand the boundaries of self-determination, so that your self-image will take into account the needs of both the ego and the soul. Then, the internal struggle will stop and life will become more free and rhythmic in the continuous cycle of personal growth and integration. Both phases, external development and internal consolidation, are equally important. You will be much freer if you learn to meet your emotional needs for care. When you have a certain need, try to repay the other person with the same coin in advance. Take the first step. If you want to be hugged, just hug yourself. The action itself will satisfy your need, and you will feel better. How to understand Cancer due to the influence of the Sun. Get ready to spend a lot of time on an authentic introduction to naturally a person who belongs to this sign. What you see on the surface is just the tip of the iceberg. They are careful to open up to new people, and in unfamiliar situations, you will inevitably feel the crab shell. If you force rapprochement with those whom Cancers trust, they are very caring. Show a lot of warmth and love. People in their inner circle are like a family. They appeal to the most personal part of your character. Outwardly, Cancers can be quite tough, but inside they are very fragile and almost defenseless. They are easy to offend. It is pointless to expect that they will not accept everything that you address to them. They'll accept it, and they'll do it again. In a state of threat, they can stand up for themselves, and very harshly. But in a calm environment, they are love itself. These people can help you hone your communication skills, make it more emotional, and in principle respond to feelings rather than words. Don't stop them from feeling. The emotional nature of Cancers is a constant ebb and flow. If you ask them about their mood, they are more likely to be able to explain it, but in general, their mood does not need any explanation. It is what it is. Cancers are they are concerned about their own safety, and often take a defensive position, ready to defend their interests and life boundaries. Keep this in mind when you do something that directly affects them, and always leave them time to think about it. Do not rush them to make a decision. They enjoy doing things related to their home, family, and personal life most of all. They will probably prefer the time together in a private setting to a noisy company. If you want to understand yourself, your feelings, then friends of this sign area very good company. If you want to learn more about your sign and about the sign of your loved one, you can purchase a detailed analysis of your natal chart at the link in the description. You can also find a shortened example of a detailed description at the link in the description and get acquainted with it. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel.